Good morning children and welcome to today's class. Today in our live class we have discussed about the structure of sulfur dioxide and its similarity to the ozone. Children, keep in mind in chemistry there will be a lot of repetition. So remaining a little bit of alert will save a lot on your efforts. So SO2, if you look closely, it resembles structure of ozone having one double and one single bond, and due to resonance the both bonds of sulfur and oxygen are of equal length. So the molecule of SO2 is angular as it is in the case of ozone. Fine children. Now this was all about I wanted to catch your attention for a little bit common kind of a thing. Then coming to the oxo acids. Children, oxo acids of any element are simply those acids which have oxygen in them. Number one, this is the first primary condition, that any acid having oxygen in them will be termed as an oxo acid. Number two, the acidic hydrogen must be present in form of OH. If you pay attention here, this OH, fine, this one OH. So that OH acidic hydrogen. So all those acidic hydrogens which are present in a molecule will contribute to its acidic character. In class 11 students, we had studied about the basicity of acids, which by definition goes something like this: moles of an acid required to completely neutralize 1 mole of a base, that is standard NaOH. That is called as the basicity. So now this acid, which say for example I have 1 mole of sulfurous acid, then I will need 2 moles of sodium hydroxide to completely neutralize this. So the basicity is 2. But now can I also predict the basicity by looking at its structure? Yes, I can do so children. So, number of acidic hydrogen in any molecule gives you the basicity. Here we have 2 OH, therefore the basicity must be 2. Coming to the sulfuric acid, here the formula is H2SO4 and we have two S double bond O and two OH bonds. So these OH only will be, these two hydrogens in the form of OH will only be acidic, and therefore the basicity of sulfuric acid is again 2. Coming to peroxo disulfuric acid, children pay attention to the name peroxo. Peroxo name is derived from peroxide. So this structure shall certainly have one peroxide bond, which you can see over here, and that is the reason the oxidation state of sulfur, when you calculate by this classical method, you take into account these two peroxide oxygens. So I will be posting the pictures of these calculation. You pay attention to them. And this molecular formula is H2S2O8. Therefore, this is the peroxide bond. Again, because this is an oxo acid, so there is S double bond O here, S double bond O. So in all we have 4 of the S double bond O and 2 OH. Therefore the basicity is 2. Coming to the pyrosulfuric acid. Pyrosulfuric acid is also known as oleum. It is also known as the dehydrated sulfuric acid. Because it is called as dehydrated sulfuric acid, so hydration of oleum will yield you sulfuric acid. So, and what should be the basicity of this pyrosulfuric acid? Cannot be more than 2, because we have only 2 acidic hydrogens, one here and one here. Then children, here comes your sulfuric acid and its preparation. Sulfuric acid preparation, as I already discussed in the live class, it has only 3 important reactions. Number 1 reaction is the making of sulfur, that sulfur dioxide, that is by direct burning of sulfur into plenty of oxygen. Number 2 reaction is oxidation of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide in presence of vanadium pentoxide. And number 3 reaction is absorption of SO3 in H2SO4 to produce this oleum. So these are only the 3 reactions which are there in the context process to be studied. But you will ask me, ma'am, this is the oleum, not H2SO4. And you told us that contact process is for the preparation of H2SO4. Where is H2SO4? Children, oleum is nothing but dehydrated sulfuric acid. So, whenever I need to make sulfuric acid, what will I do? I will take this oleum and dissolve it into the water to give me the sulfuric acid. Fine. So which is already there in your notes, which I will be sharing in your WhatsApp group. So the process is called as contact process. Why? Because oxidation of sulfur dioxide to trioxide is done on the surface of vanadium pentoxide, and this bring a close contact between sulfur dioxide and oxygen. Fine. So children, this is all about your oleum. Now we shall understand this structure, this schematic diagram for the preparation of sulfuric acid. So this is the first chamber where sulfur is burnt in air. Now this air contain a lot many other gases, only oxygen is reacting with sulfur. So SO2, definitely we get some unreacted oxygen is there, nitrogen is there, other gases are there, some dust particles are also there. So how we need to purify this sulfur dioxide first, because our process of manufacturing will start from the sulfur dioxide. Therefore we need to remove all the other gases and impurities from this gas mixture. So this gas mixture is first passed through the dust precipitator to remove all the dust. Now this dust free gas is then sent to the next chamber where water will be sprayed over it, and in doing so most of the impurities will be removed. Now this, because the gas has been passed through the water, so it must be containing a lot of water vapors. So the next step is to remove the water vapors. Children, sulfuric acid is the best dehydrating agents as long as it does not react with your target molecules. And here also sulfuric acid will be sprayed over this mixture of gases to remove the excess of water vapors. Now you see here this waste acid will be collected and it will be utilized again. Fine. So this is not like H2SO4 is wasted over here. This H2SO4 will be collected from this place and it will be subjected to the purification, and then this dry sulfur dioxide along with oxygen is passed through a preheater. Preheater means these two gases will be heated. Why? Because it will provide them the activation energy. Now vanadium pentoxide in granular form is placed in the catalytic converter and the two gases are pumped in here. Sulfur dioxide will be oxidized to sulfur trioxide on the surface of vanadium pentoxide, and this sulfur trioxide is now sent to the another chamber where it will be digested in H2SO4. Now this concentrated H2SO4 after absorption of sulfur trioxide gives you the oleum. This oleum. Now this oleum is packed into the containers and it is transported. At the end level, say for example at my laboratory, I will get oleum. Now I had ordered for the sulfuric acid, but they in turn gave me the oleum. How will I get the sulfuric acid? Simply, I will add this oleum drop by drop to the to the water, and it will start giving me the sulfuric acid, because oleum is nothing but dehydrated sulfuric acid. Fine children, and this is all about your preparation of sulfuric acid from the by using contact process.